Next week we will talk about AI, how it works and what it can do.
You?
Yes.
Next week?
Yeah.
What we're going to do?
Talk about AI, machine learning, how it works, and
Oh yeah. Why don't you prepare a couple of video for the deep learning?
I did.
You know.
I did.
So this is my expertise.
So but I didn't really pick the videos that are very technical.
It's okay. I'm very technical, so it's okay. I don't touch it. And this is very important. Mathematics, physics.
So
now I'm studying every day. Right? So it's okay, but I can reach into the what kind of issues we're going to come on the surface. This is very important. Right? Also, you need to study, right?
You need to study.
And,
I was watching these videos to kind of understand.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you belong into still IT area, heavily involvement, and your customer will going to ask you, then you should answer for them one by one, right? So this is I'm going to tell you about that. What kind of level of detail you should understand. I am studying now already 1 month, so every day I'm studying very difficult, sophisticated mathematics. It's okay. This is I try to catch up with it, right? So I find out, and okay, let me little bit talking about this morning. I talked to the Kimoto. Currently, every company they try to establish CIO.
CIO?
Yes.
You mean as a job?
Yes.
Okay.
But from next year, okay, large company need to consider new position. CMO.
They already have, but it's probably not the same person you're talking about.
No, not
the
marketing.
chief marketing officer.
No.
That's actually the CMO.
It's not another CMO. What is it? Mathematics.
No way. I think if you have a generic understanding about the applications, the applicability, and
you're going to ask every kind of area AI job, and our president going to ask the AI like every kind, transportation, or retail sales, marketing, everything AI is involved. Then AI is businesses. Every AI is relating deep learning.
Yeah.
Every AI is involved in deep learning, transportation, banking, retail, manufacturing, everything.
Right.
Then if you're going to ask I'm going to ask somebody, or IBM, Google, why don't you consider my business future trend next year or 3 years later? They're going to prepare for me. I'm going to pay for $1 million for them. They're going to give me, client. This is I prepared 30 parameters, big data, and the result like this. Next year you should try to do this. IBM going to ask me to do that, but we're going to ask him how they're going to result coming out. Okay, they're going to explain each parameter what can impact for the result. But I can't agree with that based on my long years experience from a business. No, not like that. But they said, engineers asked me, client, you are wrong. Computer is accurate, right? But I can't agree with that based on my experience. I have 30 years experience for this area, okay? But your answer is like this, different direction. I should take investment like this way. No, I can't agree with that. If I do know CMO, I'm going to ask CMO, how come the IBM tell me the result coming out, this result? My CMO answer this, that, this calculation IBM like do that, but this is a couple parameters is weight is, okay, this is 0.5, 1.5, 2.5, weight is something wrong, President. We need to consider this much more emphasis on this one. Result is completely different. Okay, this is CMO. Deep learning, we have lot of layers, 100, 200 layers. they try to wait on each layers, how to calculate the result. But IBM engineer, my company CMO, maybe opinion different. So this is so far everybody thinking about automatically, okay, IBM or Google, they have kind of package software, many software, and they're going to say, well, our company product is 100% for accurate. Please ask me. Okay, we're going to deliver for the future prediction. That is wrong. This is my opinion. Okay, we need to. That's the reason why we need to prepare position CMO. Try to judgment what they have, not coding. This is what kind of parameters. They themselves they try to emphasize each of them weight. Okay, not same. But this is you cannot judge it. This is present. I'm going to judge for this weight. Okay, current to this market price or some climate or some business trend. Okay, I'm going to judge by myself, not you. Sort of thing currently the IBM and Google, they're going to judge by themselves. This is risky. This is what that's the reason why new position will need to be going to prepare. Every AI is deep learning involved. Every AI, China shows that. 2025 China manufacturing. I read that report. They talking about that. That's the reason why Trump feels threat against China, right? So Japan is nobody consider for that. No, it's not good. That's the reason I'm talking about this issue because of past couple of weeks. How do you think?
I think that's not correct.
Okay, how do you think?
I think it's not correct.
Okay, how do you think?
Because I think the point of AI is that we no longer specify the parameters based on the data that we feed the system. The system defines the value and the weight of the parameters. So it's not human ingenuity that decides the value of the parameters. It's the outcome of the data that we feed into it and the way that we are value the outcome of it, whether it's correct or not. So we are not going to set the parameters anymore. That's what we're going to leave to the machines.
You mean
that is
the
AI.
System define the weight?
Yes.
How do you think? How do you think? Do you think about your real estate business?
Yes.
Okay, you have real estate business next 5 years or next year, okay? And the market price, if you're going to judge, system will going to prepare everything. How do you think?
System going to prepare everything.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, so
Yeah.
actually I'm shortage of understanding the AI. How is AI? What is AI? But so I'm really skeptical of the results from the AI. Yeah, if the next year, yeah, actually it's because so many good property is not on internet. So I'm not sure.
But
the result is correct or not.
actually, maybe that question we should leave for next week when we are actually looking
That's
at
right.
AI.
That's next week. This is my leading in opinion for next week. Okay.
Right.
Otherwise, he cannot focus on what kind of discussion next week we're going to have. So leading instruction. Next week, unfortunately, we don't have so much time. Right? But
Actually,
okay.
maybe next week will be too short to.
It's
cover
okay. It's okay.
everything.
But we can
So
spend a
next
couple hours.
Okay, so next week we will start with. Actually, next week we're not going to do AI. Next week we're going to look at a video from Elon Musk.
No.
No,
Next
it's a-
week, no. You try to looking for the about 15 minutes or 20 minutes video. Then we can discuss 2 hours. 1:15 to 2:30. Good enough. Okay. Just we can.
Okay, we will do. Okay, I have
And
three
2:30
videos.
to 5 minutes, I'm going to explain another AI economist article.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we're going to discuss. And
I have something
And
suitable.
2 hours, we're going to discuss with you. Then, taking this result, I'm going to explain for the 2 hours 30 minutes what the AI is supposed to going to be, and you're going to discuss for a week.
Right.
But you said okay, computer will go and decide.
No. I'm saying that we are not going to set the parameters. We are going to let the outcome determine how it actually works. So basically, how AI works is that by, for example, feeding 1,000 pictures of tigers in there, we let the system recognize what a tiger looks like. So we are not going to set the parameters. We're just going to put 1,000 tigers in there. The system learns how to recognize it, and then it's going to be able to identify a tiger when we put the next tiger in. So we are not setting the parameters. The system learns. The system sets the parameters, and then going to tell us, hey, this is a tiger, isn't it? Yes.
This is my homework for him. Is okay. Maybe you understand real estate, right? And I'm real estate price. Real estate price. Okay, we're going to have 30 parameters to set up. Here's a tiger. Okay, tiger picture. Is going to finally this is going to tiger or not? They put in 1,000 pictures, 2,000 pictures. They can recognize what is this? This is tiger, right? This is how to recognize tiger. But I'm talking about real estate business, and this is like a Seijo Gaken. Next year, this location price what's going to be. And this case is you're going to you consider for the past 5 years real estate price around there, or climate change, or business trend, or some flood or some temperature, something like that. Sort of 20, 30 parameters. This case is my opinion, okay? Client, how are we going to set up this parameter? Oh, please pass, real estate cost consider for the 40% of total balances. Weight is much emphasized on real estate cost instead of the other climate change parameter. Don't treat the same way, okay? So I try to ask them which is more emphasized, what kind of parameters. I precisely order them to structure 30 parameters. So result is completely different. If you're going to consider for Kosugi, what about condominium?
You're talking about traditional IT, Uno-san, not AI.
No, deep learning. I tell you, I'm sorry, I'm expert deep learning. So this is the kind of parameter and weighting structure like that. And then result is completely different. Okay, so this is real estate small business company owner, depending on his judgment, business will fail, success is much more impact rather than past years. From next 5 years, many small business will disappear because they need to rely on your judgment, right? You can judge these parameters, what weight or what you're going to put it on. Depend on result is completely different. So you can judge beforehand. Your judgment area is not so much. You can make a consider for no system. Okay, you can make a consider Seijo Gaken what's going to Musashi Kosugi what's price going to.
So we're talking about a different. What you're describing is basically you're going to as a real estate broker. What you're talking about is that you're going to make a forecast about the interest development, about the environment development, about the tax legislation, about the impact of natural disasters. You're not going to put them together, so you're just going to look at the forecast of those, and based on that, you're going to make an analysis. This is what's going to happen in the real estate market. What I'm talking about is a system that actually does not put any weights on those, but puts all these things together and let them make forecasts of the best forecast based on historic data as to forecast the price development. So we're going to put in all these elements that I just said. Then we're going to feed it the prices of real estate in that area. And then we're going to say, okay, how does this data, how does it best find the best relationship? So without me putting the parameters in, the system is going to determine that actually the natural disasters have actually had a very big impact on the prices. And interest rates had a very big interest on prices. But general economic circumstances did not have it. So basically, we are not going to tell that. So I think that's the next step. I think we have different starting points of how we're going to use AI.
No, I'm talking about exactly deep learning currently now.
Yeah, but you have different levels of deep learning.
No, like a real estate business. Just he is real estate business.
Yes.
I just pick in real. Okay, supermarket or banking, everything the same. And
So what is your question to deep learning? What is your question?
The question is okay. Depending on the CEO's strategy or mindset, what kind of parameter are going to be emphasized? His company will going to be bankrupt.
No.
Or he will going to success.
What is your question? Basically,
but my question is, what's going to
To the
be
system.
how is going to utilize AI next?
No. So what do you ask? So what is the best property to buy, right?
No,
Or
no,
to sell?
no. How AI will going to impact your company next 3 to 5 years?
But how is it? Okay, so but basically you're going to use AI. How?
How? This is what deep learning. Everything deep learning.
No. But so you need to ask. You need to ask a question to AI. So the question is very important. What question do you
question.
ask AI?
My question is very simple. Not question. Okay. So this is very close to social revolution. AI will go to impact to any kind of business. If they're going to, how they're going to consider future their prospect with AI or without AI, right? Without AI, of course, many companies with only talent, some companies have heavy talent, maybe survive. Otherwise, they will disappear. This is my opinion. Okay, that's the reason why
We still have a
we
lot of
need to
talking
consider
do.
CMO, and the CMO is mathematics. Okay, so mathematics means how logically we're going to consider for their deep learning layers.
But what you are describing is that we believe that through mathematics we're going to drive the outcome of the system. Basically, we should let data drive the system, not our mathematical skills.
No. Data is also data based upon data. They calculate using mathematics equation. That result will come out. Neuron is mathematics.
No. Okay, but let's talk about it next week.
Functional.
So actually, no, this is really important that you understand how it works.
Actually, so next week we are going to discuss about the definition of AI.
Yes.
Of
I
course.
will do a
Okay.
first
Basically,
hour.
okay. Just let's see. Next week he's available until 2:30. Okay, until 2:30 he's going to discuss basic discussion. He throw the ball to us. What can basic introduction going to be? From 2:30 to 5 o'clock, I'm going to explain economist article.
Right.
Okay.
And the week after that, we're
On
going to look at
something?
how it technically works. Right?
Exactly.
Okay, so that I have some very good
Exactly.
videos that even I understand because
Yeah,
I'm not
but not too long one,
mathematician.
because we don't have some. I want
No.
to spend time. I want to educate you.
We will see who educates who.
This is very important, and he is knowledge person. He is skilled person, but not ordinary people. But I need to talk with him. I need to influence because I'm already spent 1 month for the deep learning already, and I know the very depth of detail about mathematics. And he's just only ordinary person as a consultant. So he needs kind of skill, I believe. So I it's more easy, more smooth to communicate with him instead of ordinary people. Okay, so very good person to discuss about that. Also, he can be much influenced by me, and he's very advantage for his consulting business. And client ask him, okay, his answer for them. No, deep learning is not like that. You are wrong. He can say that. This is my currently actually studying. Also I'm heavily studying quantum computer now. But quantum computer is only technique. Physics equation. But this is the coding itself is every can do that if whenever study the physics
Regular.
equation.
Yeah.
Not difficult, but not easy. But most difficulty is deep learning. Deep learning is very difficult, and because very lot of mathematical. Like I'm studying Carnegie Mellon, MIT, and the course. They are 20, 30 courses they have, but this is very difficult, and so I'm now studying now. Then I can based on that kind of material, I discuss with him. So he with that kind of education, he just get to know from me. Of course, he has his own idea, his common sense based on his background. So I'm going to communicate with him, so you can get a better idea for what AI is supposed to be. But you can see the video like NEC, Fujitsu, or some other company. They have what is going to be, what is the most advanced technology. But all not wrong, okay? Too much sufficient. They never get in detail. Give anything touch the core area. They don't understand. They don't understand. I tell you. But this is what is kind of okay.
It's just hope.
Of course, some people with very deep understanding for the mathematical logics, mathematics, but they are not management. Management, and also they are just some.
Just stuff. The management didn't understand.
Big gap.
AI. So that's why problem to that beginning.
Exactly. So I try to bridge in both of those. He's belonging to management, but he does not touch in detail about technical area.
No. Well, that's not entirely true. I can make software.
I know that. But this is.
No,
I tell you, but
right.
his skill is old age. I'm new age.
Yeah.
Really?
This is
No,
big
I'm old
difference.
age. Yeah, definitely.
He's old days.
Yeah.
Okay.
But old days, okay, old days.
So probably
1950s,
I'm baby.
67.
I don't know how to. So you guys like a new age? I say baby.
Okay,
But-
I tell you, I'm 71 years old, but I'm very serious for deep learning, okay? But not normal people. I'm very serious day by day. I'm seriously thinking about just studying from 7 to 10 every day.
Mhm.
So next week I have more knowledge I can get.
Gotcha.
And currently I have a lot of studying just functional issues or differentiate something like that, and so we can discuss it. Little discussion with you, right? Oh,
今日おしまい。
今日おしまい。
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.